sanctuary in North America. You need to also know that she is the superstar of neuroscience around studying the brains of whales and dolphins. Her research has been some of the foremost research ever done on the brains of whales and dolphins, on their emotions, and on the ways in which they interact socially with one another. So it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Brino.
Thank you so much, Charles, and thank you everyone for being here. So we are extremely pleased to say again that Port Hilford is where we are going to pursue the first North American captive whale sanctuary ever. I just want to give you a little background. It won't take up much time. The Whale Sanctuary Project was founded back in 2016. And the reason is because so many of us in the marine, mammal, sciences, those of us who have spent time with dolphins and whales, and there are many people here who have knew that we could do better for these animals than putting them in a concrete tank and forcing them to entertain us. We knew that they are so intelligent, so socially complex, and so far-ranging that they need the ocean to thrive. And so several of us brought together our expertise and our experience to create what I like to call a new way of relating to these magnificent mammals, and a new way to teach respect for them and the natural environment to the next generations. That is what this and all the other authentic sanctuaries represent. A new way of living with other animals. So now I'd like to turn the floor back to our executive director, Charles Vinnick. Charles has worked with Jacques and Jean-Michel Cousteau for the last 30 years. And he was the project manager for Willie Keiko project. This was the first and only successful return of a captive orca to the sea. And I have to say personally that Charles Vinnick is, in my mind, the best and only person to take this dream of a sanctuary and make it a reality. So I'm honored to turn back to Charles. Thank you.
Thank you, Lori. Now, although you're only seeing Lori and me, what you need to also understand is that there are staff members of the Whale Sanctuary Project on the West Coast and on the East Coast, and we have more than 50 advisors representing every discipline that's needed to bring a sanctuary from a vision to reality, and we rely on those people every day. We initiated this search for a site and for an appropriate site in Washington State, British Columbia, and here in Nova Scotia. We looked at over 100 sites. We visited probably more than 30. We like to say, and it's said in some of these community meetings that we've held along the coast of Nova Scotia, that there are 7,000 kilometers of coast along the South Shore and the Eastern Shore. And I think we've driven all 7,000. But you don't see the bays and the coves driving along the road. And what you need are the communities that know the waters, the fishermen, the boaters, and the people who live on the coast to explain and show us what are the appropriate places. And we've had the honor and privilege of meeting people along the Eastern Shore and the South Shore who've done exactly that. And it's that process of holding community meetings, looking for a community that embraces our vision and expands our vision, and will work with us hand in hand to create a sanctuary for whales going forward that has been so special. And that's exactly what we have found in Port Hilford, Sherbrooke, and the community that surrounds